So here we have the BMW 320d Sport Touring on a 67 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. You can see as we approach the back of the car we have reversing sensors, as well as plenty of boot space and 3 individually folding rear seats. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car now, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of the car, you can see that it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before I climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. These seats are as good as new. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard as well, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, so now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the extreme left we have the fuel gauge, followed by the speedometer and then the rev counter. At the bottom you can see the total miles for this car are 3,144. You can change the information that's displayed above that by pressing a button on the end of the indicator stalk for various different bits of fuel economy information. Backing out to the steering wheel, on the left hand side we have cruise control and speed limiter, and on the right hand side we have stereo controls as well as voice activation for the phone. So hit that button and ask it to dial anyone in your contacts list. It'll do that for you without you having to take your phone from your bag or pocket. That is of course once you've paired the phone, and that is done up on the central screen just here. So first of all, you can see that I'm moving through various menus there. All of that, the movement and selection of any of those options, is all done using BMW's iDrive system, which is essentially this dial here. You can access certain main menus directly from these buttons, but otherwise turning this dial will take us through the various options. We can push that down to select things. This also moves to the right, to the left, up and down as well. So for example, this car's got satellite navigation, so we can enter the satellite navigation system. We can go to the map, we can use that dial to zoom in and out of the map. If we want to access this panel to the left hand side of the screen, just jog the dial over to the left. It's very, very easy to use, this whole system. So firstly, you can see the car's got satellite navigation. There's a full video on that on our website, which is well worth checking out. In terms of radio, we have FM, AM and DAB digital radio. And then there are a few other ways of listening to your music. So there's a CD player, as you can see, and you can plug in a few external devices. So you can stream music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio, and there's auxiliary input as well. Working our way down from that, we've got the CD player, and then we have the dual zone climate control. So you can adjust the temperature independently on either side of the car. Fan speed in the middle here. Once you're happy with those settings, that button will turn the air conditioning on. It's on at the moment, as you can see. Or you can hit auto, and the car will maintain those temperatures by taking control of the fan speed itself, which you can hear it doing. The fans will eventually turn down once it reaches that temperature. You can override the fans or just press the auto button to take you back to whatever setting you were on previously. Below that, we have a 12-volt charging socket. This car is keyless start, so the key simply needs to be in the car, and you press the start button just there to start the engine. Directly above that button is this one. This is the stop and start. So this car's designed to cut out in traffic to save you fuel. Hitting that button will turn that system off. We then have a 6-speed manual gearbox. And next to that we have a few settings. So this button will turn on or off the front parking sensors. We can change the setup of the way that the car drives. So if I put it in sport, for example, the steering will become firmer, the accelerator pedal will react a bit quicker to what I do, just to make the whole car feel sportier. If you put it in Eco Pro, it's the exact opposite of that. Off will turn off the traction control system. And then finally we have the iDrive system, which we've already been through briefly, and in the central armrest, auxiliary and USB input. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.